We're looking at the quote for the high tunnel that I got, the 30 by 96 high tunnel. I get a lot of questions from people asking me how much did it cost, and here's a breakdown of it. It cost a total of $13,128.14. This is them bringing it in, and I believe this was March of 2022 that they did the install. I told y'all in another video that I had to get a road cut to the back. Well, they came in and installed the high tunnel before we had all that done. So when they came to do the installation, it had rained a couple of days before, so it was kind of wet back there. And at one point, the truck kind of got stuck. So this is them making sure they could get all the way to the back. I went and got them donuts because in the South, that's what you do to reward people for a job well done, is you go get them some sugar. Now this is them having everything laid out kind of where it was supposed to go, and me just being a nerd and excited about the whole thing. So this is before they started to actually erect the high tunnel. This is what the land looked like before it got put up. And there were so many parts and pieces. People talk about they can put these to get together for themselves. And I'm like, there's no way. You know, the tools, everything that you would need to put this together correctly. And remember, this is an NRCS high tunnel, which means it has to be put up to certain specifications. And I would not have even known. Even if I had hired a contractor, there's no way. If I recall correctly, they came out early that morning. They probably were pulling in probably around 8 that morning. And once they got to the back, it was all business. I mean, it didn't take them any time at all to get this frame up. And they worked together almost like, there wasn't a whole bunch of talking like, you know, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Like, everybody already knew exactly what it was they were supposed to be doing. And they just kind of went at it. And it was just, I was like, okay, well, I'll just stand back out of their way and let them do their thing. So, but it didn't take them any time at all to get this frame up. Before too long, they were putting the door together and starting to add the plastic. And again, everybody was just doing what they knew to do, and it was the most efficient work crew I've ever seen. This part, when they started putting the plastic over, was kind of like, I was just shocked because they had to get up over it. I'll have to show you in another video. All right, here's a better video of them actually putting the plastic over the frame. And as you can see, there's a person at each end of the high tunnel and then one person in the middle, and they're just working together to pull the plastic over the structure. And as I was sitting there watching this, I was like, yeah, nah. You're better off hiring somebody who is absolutely 100% experienced at doing this, because I just can't see. I mean, maybe if you got a smaller one, I guess I could see it. But even then, but definitely if you get this size, this is a 30 by 96. And he kind of like parachuted off the end over there. I was kind of nervous. But they got it all over. And then after they got it all covered, got the frame covered, they started basically tightening it, you know, down and securing it and all of that stuff. But it was really cool. I was on the inside of it watching them do it. It was really, really cool to see. And if you get a high tunnel, document it like this. Like, take video. Definitely take video. Put it on your farm Facebook page, your website, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you document every single step. I don't care what people say about you taking too many videos or you taking too many pictures. Document every single step of the process. You will not regret it. And there it is. It's just about done. That's it. That's when they had finally gotten it all covered. So I told you at the beginning, it cost $13,128.14. I just want to point out that budget that I had at the beginning. Budget is $9,300. I went over my budget. I did tell them my site was rocky, and I went through all of the things that I thought I knew I needed. I should have gotten irrigation or gutters or something like that. So if you're in the market and getting ready to get one of these, be sure to ask for some gutters, especially with mine. It's all the way at the back, and I was hauling water last year. It was horrible. But you see here, I got the 30 by 96 Gothic 5-foot sides, 2 Eco roll-up sides. Those are the cranks. I'm going to show you those in a second. and the 2 ends with the 8x8 slider. Is that what that says? I don't know. Anyway, you can see all of that yourself. And so let's go look at like when he walked me through after they got everything done. But before I go there, I want to show you this real quick. These are the 2 deposits that I got from the USDA after the fact. So the installation was in March of 2022. And once NRCS came out and verified that the install was done correctly, I got a deposit that next month in April for $8,956.80. And then later that year in December, for completing my project, I got another $3,373.33. So the total cost of my high tunnel, let's go look at it. So the high tunnel out-of-pocket cost, I paid that in February, $13,128.14. The NRCS reimbursement was in April, $89.56.80. And then I got another deposit in December of $33.73.33. So I paid $798.01 for a 30x96 high tunnel. And it is well put together, okay? We've had several storms since then. No problems at all. This is him kind of giving me a tutorial of, you know, how to operate and do everything. Okay. And I just video recorded it. And this is something I would recommend that you do too. When they do the walkthrough to kind of explain to you everything, just record it because you're not going to remember all this stuff. And so this is the video of him showing me how to use the crank again. And they're just giving me some instructions about something I don't know. But anyway, just make sure you record all of the stuff. That way you'll always have it. On that screw? He was just showing me how far it would go down.
The pipe on the outside, fastened up in the back.
Okay. And telling me to keep the pipe being on the outside means that it's all the way down, I think is what he was telling me. But anyway, I would just make sure I recorded everything because you're not going to remember everything. But they did such a great job of educating me about all the little things that I would need to know. So I didn't have a whole lot of questions about anything.
Right there. It's kind of off the ground, but we want to keep it straight. No, we can't
I think that's when he's telling me about the reason for the frame being up higher. But anyway. So my high tunnel cost me $798.01 after all was said and done. And I'm going, this is 2024, so this will be my second year. We've had a host of storms here in Tennessee over the last 2 years. And you guys just saw the other video the other day when I was out there, and it is in excellent shape. So I highly, highly, highly recommend Scenic Acres, and I think they're in Elkton, Kentucky. Just rewind this video back. All their information is on that invoice. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Let me know what questions you have. Okay, talk to you later. Peace.